Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I have filmed this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. If you would like to see how I created it, please keep on watching. Starting with the eyes as usual. Actually, I'm going to put on a headband because my hair is corrosive. Okay, so now that you're looking swaggy, I have already done my eyebrows as usual. I am going to start with the Essence Camouflage Concealer just to carve out the brows a little bit and to also conceal and prime my eyelids. Once that's done, I'm just setting it with the Australis banana powder. So I'm not 100% on the makeup look that I'm doing today, so we're just gonna have a bit of a play around with the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. So starting off the transition, I am going to take transition right through the crease. So I think I'm going to go for more of like a maroony, mauvey, reddy, pinky sort of smoky eye today. So I'm going to take the shade Wine and Dine straight through the crease as well on a soft definer brush, nice and lightly. And once you have put that shade Wine and Dine through your crease, just taking that transition shade again and blending that out. So that colour ended up being like a lot more pink than I thought it would, but that is okay. We can work with that. Guys, I just dropped every single one of my eye brushes on the floor. Pray for me, please. Now I have to get up and pick them up. Now that all the brushes are picked up off the floor, I am going to take the shade Teddy Bear just to deepen up the crease and just make it a little bit darker. Just use a very light hand because we don't want to lose that pinky mauvey shade that we first put on. And then of course back in with our transition shade to blend all of that together. Now that we're kind of heading in more of like a pink direction than maroon, I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette as well, and I'm going to take the pink shade in this palette called Love Letter, and I'm just taking that through the crease as well, very lightly to start off with, and then blending that out again with the transition brush that we've been using. Next, I think I would like to do a cut crease, which I'm really scared about, but we're going to do it like the cheat way. So I'm going to take the concealer, so the one that we used before, which is just the Essence Camouflage Concealer, and just put that on my hand. And I am taking just like a flat concealer brush, and I am going to take that concealer and carve out my eyelid from the crease. So just following the shape of your crease. I also like to take it a little bit higher than my crease so then you can see it more when my eye is open. And then I am taking the shape out to follow my eye instead of just following it all the way around. So that is the general shape I'm going for, and then all I do is just take more concealer and cover up this bit as well. Okay, so now that you have carved out both of the creases and they are looking somewhat the same shape, we are all... I don't even know what I was going to say just then. We are going to set that concealer, so any old brush, and I'm just going to use Thanks a Latte. Oh my god, my English is bad today, which is just like a white bone colour, just to set that a little bit. Then I'm going to use the Morphe 350S palette, which just looks like this. I'm going to take the shade, I want to keep it quite pink, so I'm going to try this one here to start off with, which is like a crystally white sort of colour. Okay, so that's looking good so far, but it's just not shimmery and pinky enough for me, so I'm going in with this one here, which is a bit more orangey pinky sort of colour. Now that the eyelids are nice and shimmery and as close to a pinky crystally colour that you can get, we are going to go back to the crease again and darken that up just a little bit more. So I'm taking that brown teddy bear shade straight through the crease. And then also back in with Wine and Dine to keep it nice and pink. And then I'm taking that bright pink colour from the Modern Renaissance palette as well and taking that through the crease as well, because we want to keep it nice and pink. And then of course back with the transition shade just to blend everything together again. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I will eventually add some eyeliner and of course mascara and lashes, but now we're just going to move on to the face. Alright, so starting off with our primer, I am taking the LA Girl Pro Prep primer today. And then because my pimples are quite red today and they just, you know, like felt like having a party on my face, we are going to take some green concealer and just conceal all those red spots. And then just blending that out with the Booty Blender. We are using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer Matte and Poreless today I use the shade Sun Beige, which could possibly be a dark, see, I can't speak, could possibly be a bit dark for me today, but we'll make it work. That's pretty close, that'll do. So I actually, as you obviously would be able to tell, haven't filmed or posted a makeup tutorial, like a proper one, for a while, and that is because I didn't film one for a while because of the style that I kept talking about in my other videos, and then it finally got better and I eventually filmed a video, then went to edit it and I hated it. Like, I don't know, there was just something about it I didn't like, so I deleted it. And yeah, so that is the reason of why I haven't filmed, which is annoying because like I really wanted to start smashing out my videos, like 2 every week, but yeah, that just set me back a little bit and it made me really annoyed. But I am back and we are going to get 2 videos a week. If not, then yell at me, tell me off, because that would just mean that I've been lazy, which is not good enough. Okay, so that ended up being a lot more orange than expected, so apologies for that, but we're just gonna roll with it. So now I am just using some concealer and just using that same Essence one that we've been using the whole video. So just blending that out and just being careful of the shadow that we have brought outside here. Also, you can use the concealer to sharpen up that line a little bit. Alright, now to set all those places we just concealed, I am taking the Banana Powder by Australis. I'm just taking out everywhere that we just put that concealer. So I am very excited to let you guys know that my mum, my brother and I are all going to Bali at the end of July, which I'm super excited about. And I'm super excited to take heaps of photos and vlog a little bit as well. We're only going for 6 nights. Well, that's a decent amount of time, I think. But I want to make a couple of vlogs, but I don't want to vlog the whole time because obviously I want to enjoy myself as well. But I'm super excited to put out some good content for you guys. And also on Sunday, so in 5 days, I'm heading to Mandurah for 2 weeks, which is just like an hour and a half from Perth, because I have dance comps down there and I'm just going to stay down there the whole time and hopefully film a couple of vlogs down there as well. So exciting times coming up, guys. Alright, now we are going to set the rest of our face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, of course. And putting that everywhere else. Now to bronze up my face a little bit, I'm just going to take the Too Faced natural bronzer in Sun Bunny and just taking that all the way around the perimeter of the face. Then to contour a little bit, I am taking the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and just contouring my cheekbones with that. I'm going to use a little bit of that to contour my nose as well. We are using the e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to take, oh my god, I can never open any palette, I swear to god. Okay, we are going to take this one right here, which is like the pinkest shade in the palette. So we are only going to take a little tiny bit amount. I hope you guys are enjoying my English today. Definitely go and watch my channel if you're trying to learn how to speak English, because god damn. Okay, so a tiny bit of that on the apples of my cheeks. Moving back to the eyeballs, we are going to put a little bit of that same colour underneath our eyes. So I'm taking the soft definer brush again with the transition shade from the Violet Voss palette, straight under the eye, and then also a little bit, also I'm sorry that I keep looking all the way over here to find my brushes, but it's because when I dropped them on the floor I couldn't be bothered to like put them all back in the jar, so they're just like spread out all over my bed. Which is really not a good idea because now I can't find the brush I need. I'm taking the Luxe pencil brush. I'm taking a little bit of Teddy Bear, which is that brown shade, under the eye as well. Now I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I am going to do quite a big wing to match the shape of our cut crease. I'm using the Essence Superfine eyeliner pen. I am going to actually do this off camera because I don't really like this eyeliner and I don't have any other eyeliner, and because I don't like it, it doesn't really work very well for me, so jumping off camera, I'll be back. Okie dokie, now that we look like we can fly away from everyone's bullshit with these massive wings we just put on our eyes, we are going to do mascara, which unfortunately I don't have any fake eyelashes. I only just realised. So I am just going to coat the absolute shh out of my lashes. Moving on to highlighter, today I am going to use two, so I'm just using Flexitarian by Colourpop, and also Mary Luminizer by The Balm. So I'm just going to start off with Flexitarian, and I'm going to take that on my beauty sponge, just on the end of it, and then just applying that to the high point of my cheekbones. Going back, or going in with Mary Luminizer on the exact same spots that we just put Flexitarian by Colourpop. So now that we are nice and glowy, the last thing we are going to do is put on some lipstick. So I wanted to keep it pink to match it with my eyes, but you could of course do any sort of colour, and like a nude lip would look beautiful with this as well. But I am using R&B by Colourpop. So that is what the lips look like with the eyes. And I'm just going to go fix this mop of hair and I'll be back. So this is the finished makeup look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed doing this makeup look and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you in my next video.